Hey guys, it's Nia Imani here back with another video, and today I'm coming to you guys with some tools that everyone should have. I believe personally, just my opinion, that every natural honestly should have in her natural hair kit, or just, you know, you should just have, just because, you know, this makes these products personally, they make my natural hair life just easier. And I'm not just throwing stuff in here that's like extra and just unnecessary. I'm just throwing some things in here that I personally and I honestly like wholeheartedly believe should be in there. So yeah, enough with the rambling, we could just start. So the first thing any natural should have, because you're natural, is a water bottle, okay? So I use my spray bottle pretty much for anything when it comes to wash and goes, when it comes to me styling my hair, braid out, twist out, doing a puff, just like spritzing my edges. You need a water bottle. I got this one from Dollar Tree. You can get it from Dollar Tree, or you can just recycle or reuse like a product bottle that had water in it. At the end of the day, you just need a bottle that you can put water in, just so that you can refresh your hair, that you can, you know, spritz up anything that needs, you know, some moisture, some water. So a spray bottle is definitely a must-have. You need it for your natural hair kit. I don't know if you don't have a water bottle, what are you doing? If you're honestly the type of natural who goes to the sink to drench her head every time she needs to wet her hair, you need to rethink a lot of things, and you need to just go to your nearest Dollar Tree. You need to do something, and you need to get a spray bottle. So definitely a spray bottle is a must-have in your natural hair kit. What else? What's next? An oil applicating bottle. So I use this this has multiple purposes for me. I use this whenever I have a hot oil treatment. I just, you know, fill up my waters, dump it into a hot cup of water. Bam, that's my hot oil treatment right there. I use this for apple cider vinegar rinses. I put my little bit of apple cider vinegar, fill the rest up with water to dilute, just put it all on my scalp. I use this when I need to oil my scalp, say I'm in a protective style. You just need this. I mean, it has multi-purposes. They're pretty cheap. I think I got this for like 89 cents at my local beauty supply store. It's just needed. You know, you have to, I mean, personally me, I'm the type of natural who likes to do hot oil treatments, who likes to make sure that I'm oiling up my scalp, apple cider vinegar rinses, everything like that. So definitely these are on my list. If you don't have one, are you really natural? No, I'm just playing. But definitely, I mean, try to implement this. You know that this is like less messier than like trying to do a hot oil treatment in some other type of way. I don't know what way people be doing it, just be throwing oil on their head. It's weird. This, you know, really gets in the part, so you can just really, you know, get in there. So yeah, hot oil treatment bottle or applicator bottle is definitely needed in your natural hair kit. Next, so I'll tell you guys what's technically optional. I think I only have like 2 optional items on my list, but personally, this is my favorite natural hair tool, and this is not even just for naturals, this is for anybody with hair. So this is the Vanity Planet massaging shampoo brush, and I actually have a coupon code for this right here. You can get it for $20 opposed to $40. I think with the code Miss Nia, it gives you like 20% off or something like that. I got this from Vanity Planet, and I'll tell you, I've been using this for a year and I will never let this go. So ultimately, this is something that you use while you're in the shower. You don't have to necessarily be in the shower, but you basically just put it on your scalp, turn it on, and massages your scalp, and then you just like do it in like circular motions, or you go back and forth, and it so this basically removes any dead skin, flakes, crust all off your scalp while promoting hair growth, because it's stimulating blood circulation and the blood flow. So that's ultimately, you know, it's gonna help your hair grow. So it's a scalp massager. Scalp massages are so important for healthy hair growth, and put it into your hair regimen, just because it promotes growth, like I just said, and it gets that blood flowing in the scalp. And you know, some areas, like, you know, don't have as much blood flow, so it definitely starts to stimulate growth in different egg sections. So I pretty much use this every wash day. I've been using this faithfully for over a year now. I love it, and like I said, I do have a coupon code, so if you would like to get one, you can. And if you don't believe me, just look up this shampoo brush, and I promise you everybody else loves it. Like I said, I literally have been using the same one for a year, but this one is optional. This is not necessarily needed in your natural hair kit. I personally just believe that this is the best thing since sliced bread, and it's made my wash days amazing. So that's definitely one of my favorites. Next, I believe that everybody who has hair on their head that's at least longer than 5 inches should have a wide tooth comb. So a wide tooth comb is going to help with detangling, less breakage, and just is ideal. You can also use this as a pick, and that's also on my list too. But a wide tooth comb just really makes detangling easier. It's really going to be able to, you know, rake through your hair without causing breakage, unnecessary breakage, shedding, just excess, you know, just, it makes detangling easily. I don't use any other comb to detangle my hair. I never use a rat tail comb. That's just strictly for parting, because that can lead to breakage and cause unnecessary breakage. So a wide tooth comb is really going to be able to rake through your hair. Make sure that you're using it from root to tip, but it's going to really help you with detangling. If you're not using a wide tooth comb, I don't know what you're using to detangle, but I need you to stop detangling with that, because that is not it. So anybody with hair honestly should be detangling with a wide tooth comb, just to make sure that they can really, you know, rake through that. But if you don't want to use a wide tooth comb, you honestly can finger detangle. Me personally, I just feel like my hair is just too thick. I typically do not finger detangle unless it's like I really am just in a mood to just be having the best wash day ever. But I definitely believe that everyone should have a wide tooth comb in their natural hair kit. So next, I just mentioned this, but a pick. So a pick can be used to, you know, create volume in your hair. You really can, it can also be used to detangle too, similar to a wide tooth comb. You can get volume. So like you can use the pick at the root, and you can do a wide tooth comb at the root. But I realized I've been using a wide tooth comb as a pick for a while, but I ended up just buying a pick because, I mean, why not? It's like $1 or something, and it really has helped. Like whenever I want a style, like say my wash and go is a little bit older and I want it to be voluminous, I definitely just go ahead and go at the root and then pick it, and it gets my hair super big. Or if ever I do like whatever style I do, like twist style, braid out, wand curl, whatever I do, I just go in and give my hair some more volume. So this is optional, but not really optional, just because you should have a pick in your thing if you're natural. Like, come on, it's gonna help you get an afro. And like I said, you can detangle with the pick as well, but I will personally detangle with a wide tooth comb. So since we're on the topic of detangling, we are going to move into a Denman brush. So a Denman brush can be used to detangle as well as define your curls. So this is something that I use pretty much every time I do a wash and go now, just because it really gives me my curls this springy, defined, just juicy curl look. So I love Denman brush. Some people say that Denman brush don't typically give them like that look that some people's curls get, but for me personally, I like a Denman brush. It gives my curls super defined. It really detangles my hair. I typically don't like detangle my hair with it. Like if I'm in a shower, I'll detangle with my wide tooth comb, but when it's time for me to start styling and I want to, you know, rake through my hair, I'll use I'll use the Denman brush then. So this is not necessarily needed for your natural hair kit. However, it's highly suggested if you want those super defined super defined curls. So I love my Denman brush. I will never, you know, steer it wrong. I think this is not even like a real Denman brush. I have the Goody. So this is from like Walmart, but they have like the brand Denman brush, but this is the brush that I use. So definitely, if you can get your hands on one, I definitely would recommend it, and just give it a try if you haven't. So if you don't want to do a Denman brush, you can also use a paddle brush to detangle, wrap your hair, pretty much anything. Sometimes if I don't want to use, for the longest, like for a while, I kind of was using a brush for my hair to detangle while in the shower. A lot of people argue that you're not supposed to brush wet hair. I didn't have any issues with it. It didn't give me extra breakage, didn't cause anything crazy to happen to my hair. I was just really able to detangle how I wanted to in the shower. But I do prefer the wide tooth comb, and I do think that the wide tooth comb is safer to detangle your hair, just to detangle all hair types. However, for my hair, I was able to get a nice detangling with my paddle brush. So a paddle brush can be used honestly to define curls, detangle, all of that. Sometimes I think I'm going to do a side-by-side comparison, like comparing the Denman brush versus the paddle brush, because honestly I could get like interchangeable results using the Denman brush and the paddle brush. So I definitely think that these two, you know, kind of serve as the same purpose, but I definitely think you should have either or in your natural hair kit, just for detangling and for you know, defined curls. So what else? What else do you need in your natural hair kit? Clips. I mean, duh. I don't know if you don't have clips or at least scrunchies in your kit. I don't know what you're doing. So you need both. Personally, for me, I use clips whenever I'm sectioning my hair, doing my hair, whatever I'm doing my hair. It helps me keep everything out the way. So you just need clips. If you don't have some, they're like, these are like the banana, I think they're called banana clips. No, these are alligator. I don't know. Just get you some clips. You can get them at your beauty supply store. Quite inexpensive. None of this stuff is like overly expensive. So you just need clips to help you with your sectioning, because when you do section your hair, you do get better results because you're being so, you know, precise when it comes to it. So yes, scrunchies. I use the Goody brand ouchless scrunchies. I use bands without any metal on it, just because that can cause snagging, breakage. I don't want any of that to happen to my hair. I don't want my hair to break off, so I definitely make sure that I use scrunchies. I use about 2 whenever I'm doing like a puff, a bun. I use them sometimes for a section in my hair whenever I'm styling my hair. So I just think that a pack of some goody, you know, scrunchies will never do you wrong. Like, especially if you're a girl who wears puffs, buns, etc. Get you some of these. No aluminum like pieces on them. You don't want that. And I think this probably was like, cost me like $4, no more than $5. So don't be cheap. Don't get those little store generic brand ones. Don't do that. Just get you some nice, decent goodie brands. They're wholesome and they'll last for a very long time. So what else do I have? Okay, so this is an optional one, but I highly recommend it. So I think that a lot of people kind of go wrong when they use towels on their hair, because that can lead to breakage. It can cause your hair to be super dry, frizz. So you can use a t-shirt to dry your hair. That's definitely an okay thing. But whenever I use a t-shirt, sometimes it'll be too wet, and I'm like one of those people when like my hair is like sopping wet and it's just like hair on me and this water dripping down and I'm trying to be dry but I'm still wet. It can get very annoying. So I definitely think that a t-shirt is great, because especially a cotton t-shirt is great to dry your hair. However, personally, I did take that extra step and went and purchased myself just a little microfiber towel. So this is what it looks like. I have 2 of them actually. So I got this one from Target and I've had this for over a year. So this is the microfiber towel, and you've seen, if you've watched me, you've seen me use this. So you basically just put your head in it and then you twist it at the top and you push it behind you. And then I also have this one right here, and this is a little different. But as long as you just have some microfiber material, I just feel like you will be fine to dry your hair with. But yeah, they're just basically they help reduce frizz, sop up all that moisture without drying your hair and causing breakage. So I definitely think that this is an investment that's worth your while, because I mean, it's a towel and you don't want your hair to be super dry and all that moisture being sucked up out of it, and you work so hard on your wash day to keep all that moisture in your hair and keep your hair moisturized, and then you go and use a regular body towel and now your hair is just not it. So what else? So you need satin in your natural hair kit. Every girl out there with curls, kinks, waves, all of that, anybody with anyone's hair just needs to be sleeping on satin. So that can be a satin pillowcase, a bonnet, a scarf, just anything. Me personally, I have like 2 scarves, 2 bonnets. I have a huge bonnet and then I have my little bonnet right here. So I definitely think that you need a bonnet in your natural hair kit. A bonnet is satin, and satin is very soft and gentle, and when you rub it up against your hair, it doesn't cause frizz. Whenever we lay on pillows at night, and just whenever throughout the day, our hair rubbing up on things can cause breakage, and it can lead to breakage and induce frizz. So we want to reduce frizz, reduce breakage by sleeping on bonnets at night, because if you're laying down for 6+ hours and you're rubbing your head around, your hair is going to end up getting dry, split ends, breakage, etc. So a bonnet is going to protect your hair and keep it all safe inside some silk, satins material while your hair is rubbing up against it. See, I don't have any frizz. So a bonnet is super safe. And you can find these at your local Walmart. My huge bonnet that you guys have seen me wear on here, my aunt got that for me like off of Amazon or a beauty supply store. They sell them at beauty supply stores now. Or you can also get you like a scarf, a satin scarf. This is actually a lady do-rag, but hey, I have a scarf too that's satin, but just something that's gonna be able to protect your hair, keep your edges protected, keep your strands protected, and reduce that frizz and breakage, because we don't want that. So last but not least, this is completely optional. A lot of naturals don't necessarily own blow dryers. I don't know why. Some people just be like, I don't want heat anymore. But I mean, you can use a blow dryer and for good, if that makes sense. So personally, I believe that having a blow dryer, this is the type of blow dryer that I use now, with the diffuser attachment is definitely ideal for your natural hair kit, but it's definitely also optional. I use my diffuser whenever I'm doing a wash and go and I'm really on the go, and especially in the winter time, and I don't want my hair to be sopping wet so I don't catch pneumonia. So I definitely make sure that I diffuse my hair. There's this big old controversy on not diffusing and diffusing. I don't know what that's about. I'm gonna still diffuse because I haven't ran into any issues with diffusing my hair personally. But yeah, so a diffuser for me is gonna make sure that my hair is dry, and I don't do the diffuser on like high heat. I do it on cool air, sometimes medium to low heat, switching in between cool and medium to low heat, just because I don't want heat damage. But it adds volume to my hair, helps my hair dry quicker, and I mean, I don't, you know, this is my hair pretty much wet, but if I use a diffuser, it'll give my hair that voluminous look. So yeah, that's pretty much it, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what are some natural must-haves in your natural hair kit, some tools that you are using, and I just want to say thank you guys so much for watching. Please be sure to be on the lookout for some more videos coming towards you. The semester is over, so I do have a lot in store for the summer. Thank you all so much for 87K, and just thank you all for, you know, being loyal and watching my channel. So just want to say thank you guys again, and I will catch you all in the next video, and I'll see you later.